Sometimes I just need a passage in the Bible to just help me, to give me confidence, to help me to remember who God is, to remember who I am in God. One of those verses is in the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. And if you had anything to do with the Bible, you've probably heard it before, but it goes like this. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. One of the reasons I love this passage is it reminds me of when I was a kid. I was scared of the dark, like lots of kids and even lots of adults. I was scared of the dark because I didn't know what was in the room, because it was dark. Like, who knows what's in there? Who's waiting to come out and get me? So I would often go to my mum and my dad and ask one of them to come into the room with me. And whenever I had someone with me, someone who I trusted, someone who I knew had my back, all of a sudden my bravery would increase. And nothing in the room had changed. The light was still off. Darkness was still there. But I felt more comfortable because I knew that the one who I trusted was with me. That person had my back. And this verse speaks to me because it says that God is the one who is with me. That no matter where I go, God is with me. And knowing that I've got someone who I can trust with me, that gives me hope and strength to know I'm not in this on my own. And also in verse 10, it speaks about how I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. This whole terminology to a right hand is very intentional. And a few verses later in verse 13, it says, for I, God, hold you by your right hand. I, the Lord your God, and I say to you, do not be afraid. I am here to help you. If somebody holds you by your right hand, it means that they are on your right. And we have a saying in our language where we talk about how if there is a person who we can trust, who we know that they've got our back, we call them our right-hand man, or someone who will always help us out or who can be there when we need them. They're our right-hand person, right? This passage speaks about God holding our right hand, positioning the fact that we're on one side and God is on our other. This reinforces the fact, by using this language of right hand, that God is one who can be trusted, who is always with you, who is there, who is present, that's going to help you when you're in a jam, that's never going to just leave you, that's going to come with you into those scary places, into those unknown places. For you are not alone. The God of the universe is with you. That is huge. And I love that verse for that really simple reason, because it's easy to think that I'm on my own. Because that's what it seems like. Even now, when I'm recording this, I'm on my own. But the reality is very different. While I cannot see it, God is here. God is present. The God of the universe, who creates everything out of nothing, speaks creation into existence. That God, the God that is so big, is also so small to be by my side and be present with me. And that helps me face the various things that happen in life, because I know I'm not on my own. And like I was as a kid going into a dark room with my mom or my dad, my bravery goes up because I know I've got someone with me who's got my back. The same is true now when I read this verse, because God has got me and God is with me. The same is true for you. And I hope that wherever you find yourself, that you know that God is with you, that God is by your side and holding your right hand. Until we talk again, stay safe, hold hope, and we'll talk soon.